Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So it's Valentine's Day. And the truth that a lot of people are going to find out more than likely tomorrow and or the upcoming week, because today is Saturday, they're going to find out that they have actually been set up. Yep, they're going to find out that they have been set up. A lot of people are going to be able to sink their teeth in, so to speak, sink their teeth into their prey. Prey that was not aware that they were prey, you know? Relationships and partnerships, whether it be romantic, business, friendships. You know, there are people that pray everywhere, and I'm reminded of the movie The Family That Prays, right? Even within your own family, you are seen as prey to some of your siblings and or your parents. And they have seen you as prey. They have offered you up as prey to people outside of your family for gain and for benefit, right? And that's not right. That's all the way completely, totally fucking wrong. But unfortunately, that's what they have done. That's what they have engaged in doing. For your relationships, individuals that have been in relationships, whether it be from the feminine side or from the male side, right? You think that you're in love. You think that you found the right person. So a lot of people are going to be proposing tonight, or they already proposed. And once again, as I said, you were prey. They never loved you. They loved what you could do for them. They loved that they could have you as an attachment to them because they're going to gain off of you. A lot of you are prey sexually to individuals. They just want someone to hump on. They want someone to nut in. They want someone to get pleasure from. And then after they get that from you, they're on to the next one. Many different ways that you can be seen and used as prey to others. That last one, that sexual attachment, that one's real dangerous, you know? That's where people can leave their lust on you. Their lust demons. As well as their sexually transmitted diseases in you. Attaching cords to you. Trying to siphon and suck from you. While giving to others. That's a motherfucker right there. That one definitely is a motherfucker. That's why celibacy is really important. That's why you should not engage in sexual activity before being married, before getting married. You find out a lot of information about people when your vision is clear. And when I tell you, after a lot of y'all bust that nut, your vision is going to be clear, all right. Because your mind was so centered and focused on sex, sexual gratification, lust, the allure, that you didn't get to know an individual really. You were prey. And they used their body, sex, as well as their seed, fluids to do it. There's this truth that's been going around for years. Women putting things in your food that will have you wanting them or desiring them or being attached to them. That shit is real. That's real. That really happens. their menstrual blood. Why do you think it says in the Bible you should not engage with a woman during her menstrual cycle? There's roots attached to that and tied to that. A lot of men don't even know that they've already had roots placed on them by women. And the reason why their vision or focus is not clear is because that woman has already been doing so much damn witchcraft and magic on you, spell work. There are movies about this crap, y'all. They have been telling you straight up to your face, in a lot of ways, the truth and reality about this world that we live in and the behaviors of people, the actions of people. You have to be guarded and be protected. Even the food you eat, what you drink. But I tell you, the protection of God over your life, if you've accepted Him, will keep all of that crap away from you. It will not have a hold on you. Ask me how I know. You know how many times individuals have brought me gifts or food, candy, treat, stuff of that nature? Have given me certain things. You don't think that they didn't do anything to that crap? You don't think they didn't place anything within those items that would either hurt me or try to trap me or put some kind of spell, voodoo, curse, witchcraft on me? But this time of the year, I tell you, that's when they really come out. Why do you think the Valentine's Day is red? You think that means love? Mm-mm. That's lust. A lot of it is lust. Think about the movie The Matrix. The scene where Neo was being trained by Morpheus out in the simulation of the world. What did Neo pay attention to in that entire scene? The woman in that red dress. And then what happened? Turned around, and that was an agent. I even had to switch where I got my breakfast from this morning, because there were agents that were placed at the fucking restaurant. And all throughout the restaurant while I was there. I clocked it from the moment I pulled into the fucking driveway. Dumbasses. Trying to attach stuff to me. Putting stuff in my food. Trying to hex and curse me. Sending demons and agents towards me. This is one of the worst days of this crap to happen. And a lot of people do not even know. They don't even know it. They don't even know it. People are putting crap and doing crap today. Oh, they just know. They just know that it's going to be the perfect day. I'm hearing that song. It's the perfect day, and nothing's getting in my way. That's the attitude of a lot of people today. It's the perfect day for them. The perfect day for them. Everything's going to go their way because they have everything lined up and in place for them to do their work and get it done and get what they want. They have a goal. A lot of those goals to get married. They want that ring. They would like a ring. They want a ring. They want a ring on that finger. They want to be married. They want their eggs cracked. They want to have that child. And a lot of y'all are attaching yourselves and nutting in the devil. Y'all are going to be nutting to the devil tonight. Attaching yourself to the devil. Putting seeds in the devil. Or taking seed from the devil. Ask me how I know. A lot of y'all don't even realize how lustful you are just in your everyday living. Today is the worst day for a lot of people. And people are going to be looking back and thinking, where did it go wrong? What happened? How did I get here? That's what they're going to be thinking. How did I get here? How did this happen? And then what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I've attached myself to someone that I should not have attached myself to. I nutted in someone that I should not have nutted in. I had a child with someone. People are going to be so distraught and pissed off. And they're going to think about this day, around this time period. What am I going to do for Valentine's Day? Where am I going to take this person for A lot of y'all are getting tricked. Y'all are getting fooled. Y'all are being lied to. Y'all are being deceived. Over some pussy. Over some pussy. Over a nut. A nut. Some dick. Because you don't want to be alone. You don't want to work on yourself first. Make sure that you're whole, that you've got your shit together first. You don't want to get to know somebody for an extended period of time. You don't want to date and court an individual to get to know them to see if you're on the same fucking page, if you're equally yoked. No, you want to get to know somebody and be around somebody so you can possibly get some ass or get some dick, some pussy. You want to be able to flaunt people around, flaunt him off, flaunt her off. See what I got? Look what I got. I got somebody attached to me. I got somebody that loves me. Bullshit. I got somebody that likes me, likes what they can do for them, likes what they're going to get from you. Then some of y'all are just tricked. You think you're going to get this, but you end up getting something completely different that you never ever fucking expected. Not to mention, it's also Mardi Gras weekend. That's the devil's party, y'all. That's the devil's lusty, lustful party. Mardi Gras. You drink in excess, you expose yourself, you engage in acts of degradation and sexual immorality. And then you blame it on the alcohol. You think God's gonna accept that as an excuse, as a reason? But you're gonna ask God for healing. You're gonna ask God to protect you. You're gonna ask God to make things better, right? But you've opened yourself up to the devil. Engaging in these behaviors, going to these different parties and functions. You got to be careful out here in this world with who you entertain, with who you trust, with who you open yourself up to. A lot of y'all think you're getting back at somebody else when actually you're fucking up your life. What you're doing is not hurting or affecting another person. It's hurting and affecting you. The next thing you know, when life comes and finds you and kicks your ass, and you realize that you've been fucked over, you've been screwed over, you've been lied to, then what do you want to do? You want to drown even deeper in your sorrow, right? You want to drink in excess, you want to do drugs, you want to engage in sexual immorality because you feel that's going to make you feel better. And or rather, you've already subjected yourself to that. Why not go even deeper, right? Why not go even lower? And then on top of that, you want to blame everybody else. You want to take out your frustration, your anger, because of your choices and decisions on other people that made better choices and decisions, that did not go down the path that you chose to go down. Then not only that, you want to set people up so that they end up going down the path that you went down, that you chose to go down, by trying to set somebody else up to go down that same fucking path. Is that fair? Is that right? No, it's not. But do you do it? Yes, y'all do. And then want to point the finger, see, they're just like me. See, they're just like me. They did the same thing I did. You set them up to do the same thing you did. You pushed that on them. Intentionally. Ask me how I know. So sick and tired of this crap, y'all. I'm not jealous. I'm not envious. I'm sick and tired of this crap. I see this crap every year. And none of it is real. None of it is real. You know when it's real? You know when it's real? Let me share with you when it's real. It's real when every day is Valentine's Day. Every day is Valentine's Day. Not just one day out of the year. Every day is Valentine's Day in your relationship. That's when it's real. You know when it's real? You can go out and or take someone you love out to eat and or out for whatever, any day of the year. It doesn't just have to be on one specific day. All right? You know when it's real? It's real when you do not have to flaunt your relationship in front of everybody. You can keep that shit secret. Because you do know that people will try to sabotage your relationship, especially if they're jealous and envious of it. That's why you need to keep your mouth quiet. When you do find someone that you connect and you jive with, because trust and believe, there's someone out there that's hating on you because you're happy. You have a relationship that you're happy in, that is real. They've never had that. I'm not scared of y'all. I'm not scared of the truth. A lot of people, though, are scared of the truth. They're pissed off. I know they're pissed off at me. I know they're pissed off at me. Their actions, their attitudes. I read people. I read the energy, y'all. I'm reading the energy a hell of a lot more clearer today. People got their arms folded up. They're with their wife, right? They're with their significant other, so to speak, right? And today is just another fucking day to them. They don't give a fuck that it's Valentine's Day. You know why they don't give a fuck it's Valentine's Day? One of two reasons. One, they hate the bitch that they're with, and they don't celebrate it. Or two, they love the person that they're with, and they don't need to celebrate Valentine's Day because every day is Valentine's Day. Some people are just so fucking simple. They're so simple. But they act as if they're so complex. And they're not. Some people are so fucking simple. Behaviors of individuals are simple. Nothing complex about their behaviors. A lot of it, it's simply bullshit. It's simply manipulative and toxic. That's what I mean by simple. Their actions are simply bullshit and simply toxic. And I'm so fucking fed up with this shit. I'm tired of it. A lot of individuals, they really do not need to be here anymore. Because all they've been doing is perpetuating all these problems and all these issues in this world. Setting people up to go down the fucking path that they went down, that they're pissed that they went down, they're pissed that they chose. And so they want to sabotage and hurt and affect other people to make themselves feel better. They don't need to be here. These are people that have been taking other people out that should be here, or that are on the right path, so to speak. And they're taking those people out and having them join their team. God's tired of it. Because that team is Team Devil. There will be no more, baby, I'ma do right. There will be no more, God, I'm going to do right. I'm going to do better. No. Show him that you're going to do right. Show him that you're doing better. Prove it. Stop telling and do it. Show it. Because all you're doing is playing in God's face. And the more that you play in God's face, the more angrier that he's getting with you. It's warranted. His anger is warranted. His anger is justified. Because your behavior is showing that you're not wanting to do the work. So fuck Valentine's Day. A lot of people after today are going to regret this day. Because they're going to realize that it was this day they chose and or made the wrong choice. That's dangerous. Basically, they put themselves in danger. Same thing with that movie, The Matrix. The scene where Neo was in the simulation, the real world, the reality. And that woman in the red dress. You saw how he looked back at her? He had that lust in his eyes. That allure that she had. That's the devil. See how quick she turned? Flipped it? Real quick. That's the same way a lot of y'all need to be acting right now in your lives. Y'all need to turn it around real quick. You need to make it better real quick. God is not pleased with a lot of people out here in this world, especially today. He knows what you are going to get into. He knows what you are going to do. He knows. And he's pissed.